An empire involves the extension of a state's sovereignty over external territories and variety of different ethnic groups. The term empire, in this context, does not have a precise definition, but is generally applied to political entities that are considered to be especially large by the standards of the time and that have acquired a significant part of the territory by conquest. This article provides a list of the largest empires in world history, but the list is not and cannot be definitive since the decision about which entities to consider as empires is difficult and fraught with controversy. There are various notions of size that can be used to rank empires, including area, population, and economy. For each of these notions, only estimates can be given in the case of most historical empires. Furthermore, there is usually no clear consensus among historians regarding the best estimate, if only because there is often no unambiguous information about an empire's historical boundaries of population. Thus, the values given here should be interpreted as only indicative and not as determining an accurate ranking measurement. Both what constitutes an empire and the calculation of the land area of a particular empire are controversial subjects. Taraj Pera defines an empire as any relatively large sovereign political entity whose components are not sovereign, and its size as the area over which the empire has some undisputed military and taxation prerogatives. Due to the historical trend of increasing population and GDP, the most recent empires tend to score highest in these categories. So the list of largest empires by population or GDP is highly dependent on which recent political entities are defined as empires. The measures of population and GDP as a percentage of the world total can be used to compensate for this historical growth and ensure that each empire is judged by the standards of its own time. However, decent GDP data is only available for the last few centuries, and accurate data only for the last few decades. Largest empires by land area. For context, note that the total land area of the Earth is 148,940,000 square kilometers. Empires at the greatest extent. Largest empires by population. Bibliography: Jonathan M. Adams, Thomas D. Hall and Peter Turgeon. East-West Orientation of Historical Empires. University of Connecticut. J. Bellick, Die Bevölkerung der Griechisch-Römischen Welt, Dunker and Humblot, Leipzig. Jean Noel Biraben. The Rising Numbers of Humankind, Populations and Amp. Societies 394. Roger Bosch. Kautilya's Arthashastra on War and Diplomacy in Ancient India. The Journal of Military History 67. Raymond W. Goldsmith. An Estimate of the Size and Structure of the National Product of the Early Roman Empire. Journal of the International Association for Research in Income and Wealth 30. Mark Harrison. The Economics of World War II. Six Great Powers in International Comparison. Angus Madison. The Contours of the World Economy 1, 2030 ad. Oxford University Press. Colin McEvedy and Richard Jones. Atlas of World Population History. Facts on File. New York. Walter Scheidel. Imperial State Formation in Rome and China. Stanford University.